In 2025, I tested myself and I'm proud of the results. And I want you to look back at your life and take inventory of all the things you are proud of that you've made it through, and to take control of the story you tell around that, because then you're going to feel powerful. You're going to feel that everything you've been through has made you stronger and made you set up perfectly for the future you want. I'll explain and lead by example here. In 2025, I've been married for 13 years. I decided, along with my ex, to get a divorce. I suggested it and she agreed with it, although she had suggested it before and I hadn't agreed with it. Right before getting a divorce, I had deleted all my YouTube channels and all my social accounts online. So I voluntarily took my money to zero, thinking within the safety of my marriage and my, at the time, wife's job, I figured I'd have time to explore and find new income. Then, in getting divorced, within a few weeks of separating, I moved out of the house because it just felt like I could hardly stand, to be in the same house if, we were separated and moving forward. Like, it was going to be hard to restart my life and move on until I moved out of the house. So in 2025, I burned down some of the biggest things in my life: marriage, money, and home. Like these things, like a divorce and moving and losing your income at the same time. Like, these are some of the toughest things people can go through. Thankfully, I had zero health issues because of how I take care of myself. And I do a lot of videos talking about that, like the whole plant-based diet and Louise Hay, like the way I think. And, the stories I tell about my health and my body, those help massively. And I'm really grateful I didn't have any health challenges last year. And for that, it made everything else so much easier. And it really highlights the value of taking care of your body so that you can think clearly and function through all this stuff. Now, it'd be easy for me to look back at my life and say, well, 2025 was a year that, there's all this trauma and it was so hard. And, I could tell a victim story and be like, well, my wife ended our marriage and it was all her fault. And, YouTube was screwing me over and the other platforms weren't paying me anything. So I had to do that. And well, I had to move out of my home. Like, there are people who would make the last year in my life look like a victim story. But I'm the creator of my reality. If you get anything out of my videos, is take ownership and personal responsibility of creating your own reality. Now, yes, did my wife do stuff and the last 13 years of the marriage to contribute to the marriage ending? Absolutely. Did, I get to a place of burnout and frustration on YouTube where I couldn't think of anything better to do than delete everything? Did YouTube and the algorithm and everything going on have something to do with that? Yes. And could I have stayed in the home longer or, figured out a different solution to maybe, keep the house myself somehow? Maybe. The key is, though, is the story I tell going forward. And the story I tell is that I chose to put my life on hard mode last year and to see what I could handle, especially in sobriety and Alcoholics Anonymous. When men get divorced, that tends to, according to the last recent video I saw, that seemed like it was based on research, that's one of the most dangerous time for men in terms of self-harm and in terms of addictions like alcoholism. And I've had struggles with those, in the past. And like, I got sober 12 years ago in Alcoholics Anonymous and, took a few years to work on reprogramming the self-harm thoughts also. Last year, I tested all that stuff, a stress test to see how much can I handle and not crack. And not only not crack, but to get stronger. Last year, I look at, like, spiritually, this was, a test of everything I've been putting into practice and everything I've been saying. And now I feel like I've hit a new level of strength in myself where I know that I can handle life on a much harder difficulty. And from there, I can relax and really enjoy the experience. Not only that, but it's been a fantastic adventure. I remember being bored in my marriage and struggling and feeling like, man, I wish I could date again. Now I can date. I'm on Bumble, I'm on Tinder, I'm on Hinge, I got a matchmaking service, and I'm going to speed dating, and I approach girls in person, and I ask friends. If you want to hear all about my dating, I've got a Jerry Banfield dating channel where I'm putting videos up just on dating. And I love that, this is something I can teach again. When I started on YouTube, I wanted to teach dating. I wanted to teach dating. That was one of the first subjects I made videos on in 2011. I called it pro online dating back then. I just, got myself in a relationship with, absolutely girl that I was over the moon attracted to, love so much, and I still love. And I've got videos talking about things like, how to make your online dating easier if you're a woman, videos for men, talking about what you can do. And, my marriage ending has given me an entirely new YouTube channel that I couldn't really do before. And what's great is whenever I get in a relationship, I'll film so many videos by then, I could just leave the channel there and let it sit there. And all that value that I learned in dating will still be there. And then I could comment or help people and continue to create content on that. Getting divorced and having such a big change in my life motivated me to take inventory. So I just did a video sharing, a 10-minute version of my life story. I wrote an entire book with my full life story for the first time. And what I can see, and that's called uneffing myself. That's wherever you listen to audiobooks and the 10-minute summaries here on YouTube. And because I got rid of all my money and my work, then I had time to go through and write a book to capture my life story as a legacy for my children, that if somehow, everything from me was wiped online, they'd still have physical copies of my book with my whole life story. And anyone that buys a physical copy of my book would have that indefinitely. It's from, I finished it at the end of 2025, beginning of 2026, and I've hopped back on YouTube after that. And now I'm in a home that I'm renting, and I'm borrowing money to support being able to do this instead of, the alternative would be, living with my mom or, trying to live in my car or something. And yet I'm setting up the life that I want to live. And literally all I need to support that is enough money coming in. So I've made it myself available for the first time at jerrybanfield.com for just $49. You can pop into a 30-minute Zoom call. I have one scheduled in 45 minutes. And I consistently am getting several calls a week scheduled, even though I just started this. The best thing to do if you want some accountability is hop in for the 5-call pack. And I'm really grateful that I'm as approachable and easy to talk to as ever. I've talked to hundreds of people around the world on all kinds of different subjects. And what I've been through last year has greatly expanded what I can talk about. Now I can talk about divorce. I couldn't talk very well about divorce before I'd been through it. I can talk about, having to pivot your career and restarting everything, and I can talk about building from scratch on YouTube at a whole new level because I'm actually doing it. And I've started a YouTube coach channel that has some incredible content now because I'm actually restarting from zero myself. Unlike, people that just create a second channel or something and then promote it. Like, I'm starting from zero myself. So I'm really proud that all the trials I went through, the challenges I went through, that I acknowledge that I created those, and that I proceeded through those joyfully. For the most part, yes, there were days that were tough. There were days laying in bed wondering how I was going to go on. But I reached out to people for help more than I ever have since early sobriety. And I have advanced. I've gotten more compassion. I have my kids 3 days a week, and I have so much fun getting to parent them my way and just focus on how, I'll let the kids play rougher with each other than my ex does. Like, they want to hit and kick each other in the butt, like have fun. I'll let them do it as long as, they're not going too far where somebody's going to get seriously injured. I really enjoy getting to be a dad on my terms without essentially having my ex-wife supervise me and dictate and override everything. And I'm really excited to find a woman to share a life with and to have a second family with. And then I'll have the first family and I'll have the second family, just like my dad. So I'm really grateful that I had the courage to go through this because I'd been thinking about divorce for years. So had my ex. I'd been struggling with my work. And I'll tell you what, after trying to write books, after going through, and I have 35 books, 10 of which I wrote in the last year while I wasn't doing YouTube. And I'll tell you what, I absolutely love YouTube compared to writing books because, wow. YouTube has put my videos out, as I showed in this recent video. I've gotten 230,000 views in the last 2 months. And that represents millions of impressions. Millions of times YouTube has shown my videos around the platform. I've got all those for free. And by doing a few hundred videos, which has taken me less than 2 months. So I'll tell you what, deleting YouTube's really helped me appreciate how awesome YouTube is compared to having a book and trying to hand that out. So I hope that by seeing what I've done in my life, that you will be able to take inventory of your life, be proud of the things you've gotten through, take ownership of the decisions you made, and that you will continue to be coming back for my videos. I love when I find someone like me to watch. I come back for their videos all the time. So if you want more of these, check out the playlist.